Okay, so dear student, in this class we discuss about the charge distribution. Notes already given, but I forgot to make this video. So now we make this video related to charge distribution. So in physics we have three types of charge distribution: linear charge distribution, surface charge distribution, and volume charge distribution. So what do you mean by charge distribution? When charges are distributed over a place or over an area or a surface, okay, any kind of surface, and when the charges are closely bound together or are placed very close to each other, that is called charge distribution, uniform charge distribution or charge distribution. So now linear charge distribution is related to any length. Suppose you have any wire, if charges are distributed over this is called linear charge distribution. Surface charge, suppose you have a surface like this way and charges are placed here or distributed over this surface, that is called surface charge distribution. And volume charge distribution, when a charge is distributed in a given volume, this is called volume charge distribution. For example, if we distribute the charge inside the classroom is a volume, that is called volume charge distribution. Now for this charge distribution, these are the constant. So when we find out this linear charge distribution, total charge over this length or over this area, over this volume, first of all we find out charge density. So for related to linear charge distribution, the density is called linear charge density and it is denoted by lambda. Lambda equals to Q by L, charge distributed over the length of the wire or over the length of anything. For example, suppose you have 10 meter long wire and it has 3 coulomb charge. So what will be the charge density? So it's simply, density means mass by volume, that is 3 by 10, 0.3 coulomb per meter. Okay, so this is the charge density. Density means mass by volume. So mass M is represented here by Q and V is represented by L. Clear? So lambda is called linear charge density, and this type distribution is called linear charge distribution. Its unit is coulomb per meter. Similarly, for surface charge distribution, surface charge density is denoted by sigma, that is equals to Q by A, because the charge is distributed over this area. So its unit is coulomb per meter square. And for volume, it is represented by volume charge density represented by rho, that is equals to Q by V, and its unit is coulomb per meter cube. Now from this topic, this charge distribution or charge density, numericals will come, mainly the numericals. Now let's take one example. Here I also take, but there's some problem is here, that's why I cut it. Suppose you have this type of figure, semicircular, charge is distributed over here. It is the radius A. Here it is given lambda equals to lambda 0 sine theta. We find out total charge over this semicircle. So first of all we find out lambda. So when we find out the lambda, first of all we find out the, lambda is given. When we find out the total charge over this semicircle, in this type of numericals, we consider a small part. Small part means if this is a total distance, so if we take a small part of this total distance, that is denoted by dx. Like this way, if this total is a length, this is a circumference, is nothing but the linear charge distribution. This is L. So here we consider a small part, this is called dl, and it will join with the center like this way. So this is dl. So within this length, the charge enclosed or charge distributed, that is dq, small amount of charge dq. Okay, so if we find out the expression of dq, then if we integrate it, we get q, because this similar to this one, this is dx, this is also dx, this is also dx, this is also dx. That means sum of dx, that is equals to x. In mathematical form, sum of dx, that means integration of dx. It's nothing but. Okay, so now if this angle is theta, so this is a very small part, so this angle is d theta. Now we know that d theta equals to arc means dl by radius is a. D theta equals to dl by a, so we find out dl equals to a into d theta. Okay, now lambda equals to lambda 0 sin theta, we have this one. Now we use this equation, so lambda equals to, because small charge is enclosed in this small length, so dq by dl. Okay, so dq equals to lambda into dl. Now lambda value is given, sin lambda 0 sin theta into dl means a into d theta. So we get dq equals to this. Now we find out q. Okay, so q equals to integration of dq, integration of lambda 0 sin theta a d theta. Now it is started from here and ended at this point. That means 0, if we consider the lowest point is lowest limit is 0, it started at ended at this point. So this is the half circle, so this point is pi, so we can consider the limit 0 to pi. Now if we integrate this one, that is equals to lambda 0 a is constant, so we have 0 to pi sin theta d theta. Now lambda 0 a sin theta means minus cos theta, 0 to pi lambda 0 a minus cos pi minus plus cos 0, upper limit minus lower limit. So lambda 0 a, that is equal minus cos pi value minus 1 minus plus 1 cos 0 1, so we have 2 lambda 0 into a. Okay, so total charge over this length, that is 2 lambda naught into a.